Hi everyone. So today I'm trying to do a DPS test on to test out one of the shadow equipment level, and I plan to level up for this twin blade piercing. The SC6 is not against the boss MVP and melee, so if we try to level up, and this one will get the 100% level up, right? So what I'm trying to do is do a comparison before and after we level up for this twin blade placing, and I just did a smelting just now to fulfill our Valentine event, so later I could level up for this. Okay, so before I click this, let's test on the DPS right now with my current +5 and +6 gold weapon, right? Let's call out my diesel wolf baby, and let's enter the training ground. So as usual, we will test on the dragonfly, or probably just go for dragonfly. Let's start. So twin blade piercing usually is helped to break down the defense, and its maximum will go to 4 stack. So 3.5 times 4 is equivalent to like 14%. If we level up for this SE level, probably it will get additional 4%, right? Because it's every single stack it will give additional 1% of the final physical defense deduction from the target. So assuming right now I have 2.5 here, there's about 10% improvement from my +5 gold weapon, so it's about 2.5 K or 2.5 M. I'm not sure how to call it. I think the DPS should be 2.5 M right now, right? So yeah, you can see right now it's about maximum amount that value that I can see from my double attack is 453 or 509. So okay, so this I think is after break the defense from the dragonfly, or the effect from the Dagger. So let's remember this value, 453026, right? So this is before, right? Let's see after if I do and my DPS right now after 1 and about 2 minutes is the 2.6 million, 266k plus minus. Okay, let's create first, and what we should do right now is go to shadow equipment, level up this. Okay, and it's 100%, so for the first level definitely you'll go for it, and it will give you additional of the 4% deduction, I would assume. Trigger rate I don't suggest to go, because after that SE6 definitely you will go for this one, because it will give you additional damage of 28%. This one as well, you just wait for this one, you no need to give the level up this one, because the assisting the final ASPD would be more than what in the left and right hand mastery one, right? Straight go to the 2. Only for validation, instead of using the 2, I would prefer using the 1, right? Because this one is a 22.4 is the trigger rate, right? It's not like reduction of the things, and it's 0.15 of target max HP, right? So it will be useful when you go for the PvP, but if you go for the normal monster, I mean the HP of the target will be not that much, right? 0.15. Let's break their final physical defense will be much more efficient. So to me, I think for the ASPD Dagger Sin X, you should go for twin blade piercing, right? 4.5 times 4 is equivalent to like 18%. So let's see how many how much is an improvement by having this one, right? um let's go. So starting we will see a lower of the damage, but right now I can see the damage is start to stack, and it should able to break the physical defense and should be increase our physical damage. And yeah, right now I can see like 520 is, which is something higher than what we have just now, and 462 is my double attack value. Previously oops, it's gone, but never mind. What I can remember just now, the DPS is 2006, right? So let's check about 2 minutes and let's see what is the DPS, right? Yeah, from DPS why I could see it doesn't increase that much, but let's see, because the thing is, when we hit longer, definitely it will be better for us to to have a higher DPS, because we need to make up the effect have been stacked up to 4 times, then it will give us a maximum value of it, right? So right now the DPS starting to close to the 2.6 k. Yeah, for the number of value we could see a little bit of improvement from previous one. If you go back to my video later, then you can see how what's the number before and after, but definitely I can see the increment. I think previously it's like 450,000 something, right now it's 462,000. So and another things for the attack speed build of the dual dagger sin X, one of the bad thing is about the your devices. If I tested this in my emulator in my PC, and I could get a lower DPS, but right now if I tested it in tablet or maybe in a mobile phone, it will give me a lot higher of the DPS. So probably you can try and test on your own result. So yeah, I don't see much of the improvement, but I can see a little bit increment, like 2615, 2612, right? Yeah, slowly you can see the increment a little bit, but I take a 2615. So 2615 divide 2600. Let me take a calculator. It's just giving like 0.05. Okay, it's not that about 0.6% of an increment. Yeah, not that it's not that impressive compared to what it's supposed to do, but yeah, but long term wise, I think definitely it will help us to break. But probably this will not might not be the depend on the target. If the physical defense of the dragonfly is low, then definitely we cannot try it. Let's check on Agar. Agar previously, if you look back to my previous video, Agar, the target that the DPS that I did on the Agar should be 1.8 something, right? And hopefully by having this one and the improvement of the increment of my refinement to +5, I hope is able to increase a little bit more. So yes, it's go back to 1.8 something, and I believe the number will be continue to increase, maybe up to 2000k. Let's wait about 2 minutes and let's see what's the final value from the damage per second. because the skill that I shared just now for this string releasing basically is to decrease the target final physical defense by 4.5 every stack. It really depends on the target physical defense. For normal player, if I am the white set, I think my final physical defense right now is just 17.6. If I'm going for the gold blue equipment, my final physical defense maybe about 40% like that, or maybe 20 something. Let's have a 9% from here. 15% is 24, so 24, I think yeah, not much of a difference that compared to here, but with the total defense from here 67 plus 17, so it's about 80 plus, but most decent people might have 100% of the physical defense, so that's a player. But for the monster, we are hardly to identify unless we go for to refer some database. Probably we can get know about it. But ultimately, if we again for the player, I think we will be quite helpful. So yeah, so about 3 minutes right now, and we can see versus the large size of the monster, our DPS can go up to about nearly 2000k, right? So I think it's quite impressive. Let's see, go to underwear now and whether can find any person in PPR right now. So if you have some pet with the blue color pet, or you have evolved your pet to a better pet, definitely your DPS will be increased further. Yeah, right now don't have anyone in right now, so I cannot test it, but definitely with the additional 1%, with the 4 stack, with the 4%, I think it's still worth to go for it. And this one have been I refer back to some of the video from the Taiwan player, so I will still continue to suggest you go for it while you are waiting for any level up of your shadow equipment like me. So I will be stuck at this level 5 for quite a while unless I'm going to go for this one. It will be quite expensive right now, so I would rather to wait. So that's the reason why I go to level up the skill level for the attack speed, right? So hopefully this video can give you something or guide you to do something better to improve your character. Okay, cheers, bye.